Welcome to another Still Speaks video, and we got another brand new map. That's right, a whole new one made by the community for the community. Thank you, FoxTermelon and Maxing, for making this happen. You guys are amazing. It is called Astro Crater. I think this is the second version of it, and it looks like they're inside of a computer's motherboard. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. If you look closely at these pipes, or maybe they're little heat sinks, and this is a liquid cooler inside of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe someone will comment down below and let me know what all of this in the background actually is. So anyhow, let's take a tour of the map. As you can see, the teams are in their own little craters, little spots, and they have a bunch of mass in the starting position and a lot of mass right at the front door, and even more mass right there in the center. And we got a whole bunch of symmetrical islands all over the place with mass. We got all that mass, yo, gotta love it. And little spots for the commanders, the ACUs, to hide out in underwater. These fully submerge the ACU under here so that they are safe underwater. So that's rad. We'll probably see some naval play in this one. I am looking forward to it. Again, it's Astro Crater version 2. You could find it at the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Click the link down below to download it yourself. Someone hit that play button and talk about this eco viewer. You cannot get this. It is an aftermarket thing made by Alphahex. Click the link down below to subscribe to him. We got the players' colors, their names, their research per minute, mass per second, energy, and energy per second. So again, this map was made by people in the community. That is why I'm going over it for so long. There's also little cool things that when you zoom in on, they're gone. So I'm going to introduce the players. We got Team 1 over here in the west and Team 2 in the east. And we got the man of the hour, the maker of the Eco Viewer and owner of an amazing YouTube channel. His name is Alphahex. He is spawning in as the brown Aeon ACU, dropping down a bunch of eco and looks like a whole bunch of research stations as well. And then it looks like this is the air spot. The air spot is always the farthest back in the area in the game. So an air player, sure, they could start here maybe, but it's always safer to have them in the back. So we got Protostar spawning in as the red Aeon ACU, dropping on a double air factory opener and ecoing all the things. You gotta love it. And we got Pankyeatspancakes. I love that name. It always makes me chuckle. He is spawning in as the blue Aeon ACU, dropping down a triple research station opener and ecoing all the things. It looks like he's doing a little bit of a calm walk as Protostar scouts. So let's introduce their opponents, the East team. We got FoxTermelon. Yes, that is Russian. I can't speak it. I can't spell it. I can't read it. But that's FoxTermelon. I know it because of the shape of his name. It just has a certain shape. He's usually Aeon. I don't know what he's doing being Cybran. He is spawning in as the orange Cybran commander, dropping down a double research station opener and ecoing all the things. And their air player, we got Ixin, spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping on a double air factory opener and ecoing all the things. Oh, he's got a research station, then a second air. That is how that's going. So we got some scouts going off here. It looks like Protostar's scout is going to get murdered. Or not. Uno reverse? What in the Uno reverse am I looking at? No way. This guy's one hit. Two hit? Oh, wow. Barely pulling off the victory there, Ixin. So Ixin used to do a bunch of tournaments. We appreciate you, Ixin. Great guy. And then we got KENNI spawning in as the green Aeon. What did I say, Aeon? The green Cybran commander, dropping down a triple research station opener. And it looks like, yeah, this scout is getting absolutely mauled. Took a little did he just run into the wall? He ran into the wall. I love it. He just went boom into the wall. I wonder if they could reclaim that delicious yummy mass right there. So ecoing heavy. Alphahex ecoing way too hard. But it looks like FoxTermelon is doing the same. A radar station for Panky. He is being extremely aggressive with that ACU. I don't know if I like that. Or do I love it? I don't know. But you may notice some players have red letters in the research, the eco viewer. Now, whenever they're 5 or over in the research, it turns red. I want to see if they're hoarding research, and you could see Alphahex is hoarding research. And so is FoxTermelon. Now, Pankyeatspancakes is doing a very nasty thing. He is... Wow. Is he capturing that? That is rather rude. Oh. It got structure detonated, I think. We got a point defense creep going on for Panky. Panky's building a bunch of point defense, just causing havoc here. So KENNI is pushing up to help out. The right thing to do, putting down point defense, but it's not. Those point defense don't fire quite as far as the Aeons. KENNI has Cobras to deal with it. However, Pankyeatspancakes has teleported into the center of Team 2's base. Just dropping down a point defense, a casual point defense, no big deal. And an anti-air tower, whatever. Not gonna murder a helpless engineer, are you? Well, yes, he will. Now, you may notice some of the players' mass are in red. If it goes over 300 mass, they're considered, what would you call that? Floating mass. So, and the reason being that they may be floating mass now is because there's so much and they're just trying to get all that they can. It's not like in Supreme Commander 1 or Total Annihilation where you will waste mass because your storage is limited. No, you have infinite storage. However, you want to use your mass efficiently. And it looks like the players aren't doing that right now. I think Team 2 is unable to do it as they have an enemy ACU in their base just causing havoc. Now, you may notice that Ixin has red energy. That is because he's below 1000 energy. So, I like to see if anyone's over 300 mass because, well, they're either saving for an experimental. Did he just eat that structure detonate? Oh, I think Panky's gonna... No, Panky needs to get out of here. Panky! Panky, what you doing? Teleport out. Dude, his health is so low. Yeah, he's not healing fast enough. Does he have... What would you call that? What do you call those bad boys? Rogue nanites? I don't think he's got rogue nanites. He's getting an anti-air tower. Ooh, he's taking MMLs. Ooh, he's down in the... Ooh, he just gets breathed on. He's dead. And boom, down goes Panky, taking a factory with him. That factory was low in health, so it just got annihilated. So Panky is out. And that allowed Alphahex to be a naughty boy. And that was why he was hoarding so much mass. Floating mass at this stage in the game is usually the worst thing in the world. However, Alphahex had a plan. A good one. He saved up enough research to get the pull-in smash. The pull-in smash is incredible. It destroys aircraft as well as ships. So big ol' ships that your opponent spent like 300, 400 mass on, well, they're dead in an instant. Very rude. And lucky for Team 1, his mass extractor were all Aeon just as them. So Team 1 is all Aeon Aeon for days, and they're just building on his wreck, which means it is 50% cheaper, and it builds 50% faster. So always build on your wrecks, guys, if you did not know that. So they're going to reclaim... Oh, they're going to get that delicious, yummy mass. No, they're building research stations, which is probably the smart thing to do. Get that free half-off research. I mean, Protostar is floating a little bit of mass. I mean, he could afford 2 of them because half off. And he's sending his ACU to do it because it takes... What's it called? Those... Oh, it looks like Alphahex stole one of them. Not a big deal. More experimental gantries from Alphahex. That is just wild to me. Getting a single land factory, probably for the shields and the defense, that could easily plug the gap here, which would be a good thing, because the counterattack is going to be pretty fierce here. Team 2 was put in disarray because of Pankyeatspancakes. However, they are going to recover fast because there's so much mass. They're unable to cap this, but it looks like Alphahex is being very greedy on mass over here. Just a little bit more. Yeah, he's capping. This looks like he's capping a little more than Protostar by 2. Not too many, not too greedy. I mean, he's already outproducing Ixin's mass by a lot more. Let's see here. Ixin. Yeah, by a lot more. So 27 to 27. So I guess now they're even somehow. Well, whatever it is, that's a lot of air factories queued up. Protostar has a lot of mass. It's really hard to keep up with that mass. Pankyeatspancakes was floating mass like there was no tomorrow. But he was using just his ACU, so can't really blame him for doing that at all. And plus he's dead, so dead people can't spend mass. So there you go. I mean, if your ACU blows up, you can't spend your mass, you can't build stuff, you done. And now we got Executioner class battleships. Now, what I want to know is, this map make Navy viable, especially Cyber Navy? Because you never see Cyber... Oh, there it goes. That's a very expensive, a big ticket item. 2 of them just gone in an instant. No big deal. Not a, it's a nice Executioner class battleship. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. Pull and smash. Very nasty. But does this map make Cyber Navy viable? I want to know in the comments section down below. Let me know if they are viable. If they are, amazing. I love it, because no map has been successful at making Cyber Navy even useful. Typically, Cyber Navy gets absolutely mauled by UEF Navy because of sub spam. If only they gave Cyber Navy subs and a cruiser, and they gave, what's it called, a frigate to UEF. That would be awesome. I like that. That's one way to balance the game, is to add new units. You know, I just think one faction not having a sub is a really weird thing, in my opinion. And it imbalances the game, of course. The subs are just too easy to spam. 100 mass as opposed to a couple hundred mass? I mean, come on. And then Aeon not having a navy. I mean, I could... Look at that thing struggle. And it died. I mean, you see its legs flailing as if it's trying to live. I mean, that's just too funny. Way too funny. But yeah, I find it funny that an entire faction doesn't have a navy. I mean, I would have given Aeon a navy, and I would have taken away their hover capabilities until they research hover. Hover should be a researchable thing, so that it makes their what would you call that? their tanks usable with their navy. And it would make like maps like Markham Bridge playable. You don't have to worry about Aeon spamming tanks at you until later in the game. Team 1 hover I never understood. Unless it's like a handful of units that aren't like... Oh my god, look at his flail. It's flailing. Ah! It's gone. Oh, that's so funny to me. An incredibly powerful unit to pull in Smash. Very underrated and underutilized. But the pros know how to use them. Look at all that anti-air that FoxTermelon has built. I mean, that is just wild. But yeah, if I were to make an RTS, hover would definitely not be T1. I've noticed like in a lot of games, like they have weird T1 choices, such as like Resurrection K-bots in like, what would you call that, bar? I find that to be odd. Mine Layer and T1, I mean, T1 should be the basic of the basic. And then T1.5 should be funner stuff, you know. The more mass you get, the more you could afford a crazier thing or an add-on to pop that in. And T2 is when you should see, you know, suicide units that will... Probably shouldn't have said that word because now we are demonetized. Probably not. I guess lots of people are worried about that. But here we got a bunch of Executioner battleships coming on in, and they are getting around this island, clearing the mass out of this little island here, but they're getting around here. If they get in back here, that could do a whole lot of damage to those air factories. But yeah, bots that explode on contact with other units. Like, I didn't like that in Planetary Annihilation either. I found that to be weird. In Tech 1 units, like a walk on water, please don't. That just makes the game... It's like there's no limit to... There's like no... Geography doesn't matter at that point. Wait, is that thing shooting anti-air while it's getting murdered? That's pretty neat. But that's just my opinion on things like that. I think for balancing purposes, I would make it basic until you and encourage you to get into heavier, cooler stuff, you know. That's just my thought. I could be wrong, you know. What do I know? You can make it asymmetrical too, like that's cool as well, you know. But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about that. We got air nomos. I think this is the funniest thing. It's shooting at air units. FoxTermelon gets dislodged here. I mean, that's just classic Aeon being rude. An air nomo. I bet a lot of you didn't know they had guns in their hands. Did you know that? Yeah, look at that. Very not super strong, not super weak either, but not bad. This guy's gonna die. He's gonna have a bad day. But look at all those anti-air cannons on its back. Super cool. They shred through things. What are they doing? They're dying. They're losing. They got a lot of anti-air, but the anti-air just tickles. Trying to take out some... I see what they were trying to do, but they could have done some damage here. Some economic damage here, but yet they kept moving, and moving doesn't necessarily make it harder for the bombers to kill you. They could have just sat there and gotten at least 1 or 2 mass extractors. Those units are going to die anyway. Yeah, I mean, these things are just toast. And that one's dead. And I think this one's going to die pretty soon, too. So, that's how that be. Don't do that to yourself. I like how the air nomos have Arn Camp. Look how fast it shreds those. Shred that one bot. What are these things going to do to that Mega? Those are a bunch of MMLs. I guess it made it move and scared the heck out of it. So, well played there, Alphahex. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the Airnomos just shred. Look at that. Well, maybe they didn't kill too many of them. It was the pull and smash. I guess the anti-air just looks really cool. It's kind of like, you know, scary to see that shoot at your units. I like the expansion that KENNI has done. Mega's probably a really good choice. I love the bomb bouncer idea. That will help win air very well. Cicadas probably would have been a good idea too. Pull and Smash have a lot more anti-air than... Oh! Picked off a few of them. Got a few of Protostar's units. Pull and Smash have a lot more health than you would think. These Megas are trying to microwave these guys, microwave these guys, but they are just not dying. Look at all of the air units just getting vacuumed in. Man, that is just brutal. So I had to look and see what's going on. So that was a brutal battle. Are the tides turning for Team 2? That is a whole lot of Executioner classes. By the way, those of you who made it this far, thank you. My band, King of Cups, released... Well, didn't release. Re-released a song that we did in 2019. That is a whole lot of damage. Another 3 done in dead in 1 pass. We re-released Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything on Spotify and all over the place. It's a fun tune. I re-sang it. We re-recorded it. Had a drummer play on it. Well, a different one. It sounds incredible. Check it out if you would. I would really appreciate it. It's perfect for this time of year. I'm a much better singer now, so that's why we redid it. And I am so happy with the results, so check it out. But yeah, this whole island is kaput. It's done. It's donezo. Forget about it. Persistent Scorch, forget about it. Persistent Scorch is a very powerful thing. And that's a lot of anti-air shredding through those Weedo boats. Those Weedo boats are Weedo die. That's stupid. Sorry guys, I'm trying here. Oh, what is this? Now, if you think about how heavy those boats are, how are these gigantic multi-ton boats jumping onto the land? But I do love seeing them there. Great decent anti-air. Well, no, the anti-air isn't very good, it looks like. But these are like experimentals. They're a little pricey, but they're cheaper. They're cheap experimentals. You could get them quicker than Megas. Well, maybe not the Executioner classes. Maybe the Salem's. What happened to Ixin? Oh, Ixin got murdered and we missed it. Ixin just got... Wow, that was rude. That was rude, Protostar. Next time, tell us you're going to do that, man. Dang. But, yeah. Ixin got... Ixed? Nixed? Murked? I don't know. Whatever. But, that pull and smash is having a buffet. All you could eat adapter buffet. But I love the positioning of these Executioner classes. Just fire right into these guys and they're dead. It's taking a lot of shots though to do that. The anti-air is weakening. There isn't an air player for Team 2 anymore because Ixin is donezo. Oh no! Say it ain't so. They are a loyalty gun and a second loyalty gun being built because Aeon is a very, very balanced class. I mean, look at that. The ships are just gone. Like, everything is just being annihilated. And look, loyalty gun halfway done with taking that Bomb bouncer. Will it get away? No, it got control K'd. Now, that's one thing I notice about Aeon, that they have units that just erase other units. The pull-in smash. Erased that little guy. Just threw him on the ground. You know, just forgot about him. And poor KENNI's expansion. I was happy that he had an expansion, and now it is gone. Look at Protostar's mass. 59 plus. It's because he is expanding on all of these islands. Alphahex is 43 plus. I mean, FoxTermelon and KENNI are in danger. This retreating army. This poor little retreating army. You know, the Executioner class, decent, but not that great against Aeon shields. I mean, I was expecting these units just to melt, but they didn't. And is Alphahex repairing his units? That's smart. Did you know in this game that repairing your units costs nothing? It is free. And now Alphahex is sucking up the delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, yo. You gotta love when pros do that. That is a lot of mass too. You see Alphahex's mass jumping instantly into the red. I mean, those are free units. And those, oh, look what's being financed with it. Universal Colossi. 3 of them. We got a nuke on the way. Not cool, Alphahex. We got the Vision Master Pro. Just kidding. It's the Apple Vision Pro. I'm kidding. It's the Illuminator. Anti-nuke. Pretty smart. Not needed, but pretty smart nonetheless. We're going to see a space temple. Oh, we see a space temple right now. Wow. It looks like Protostar doesn't like people shooting artillery at his base. And, well, there it goes. It's done. 2 shots, 3 shots, and right against the shield, not a lot of damage. No one cares. Not impressive. I'm kidding. The Aeon, I mean, the Cybran artillery is a force to reckon with. It's a lot of megas. Those are a lot of megaliths. Jump jetting executioners. Because, well, home is being absolutely mauled. Adapters doing their best, but persistent scorch will definitely make sure their shields don't blink back on. Now, FoxTermelon is really trying hard to get these long-range artillery stations up. Now, a big mistake is not building over on the dead opponent's area or reclaiming it. Where is that shooting? Really? At this? Is that a priority? I mean, might as well take it out because it's right there, right? Uh-oh. There it is. Universal Colossus in your base. In Universal Colossus in your face. I know, I'm sorry guys. My subscriber count is falling, so I don't care anymore. Like, I have like -9 subscribers per month at this point, so I could be stupid if I want. You know, it's pointless to even, you know, try with this game. I mean, I've reached 3,000 plus subscribers, so thank you for it. But if you haven't subscribed, do it now. Because look, where else are you going to see Colossuses destroying someone's base? Nowhere else. That's right, unless you play the game and join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Now look at those Colossi. They are riggedy wrecking that base. What's happening here? Not a whole lot, because there's a lot of shields. And those shields, nukes. That nuke almost done. Halfway. Now, these guys... Aw, FoxTermelon got... Yeah, he got hit with the Protostar. Protostar just came after him and did him in. Wow, didn't even kill the energy generator. That's pretty sad. Is it gonna get it? No. No. Now, I like this assault. I like this all-out assault. See, again, the ACUs are underneath the water, and you probably could target fire them, but you can't see them. Unless you have sonar. What a fight. Are these shields gonna even drop? There's anti-air. There are bomb bouncers. Gotta drop that. Gotta drop those loyalty guns. Now we have multiple universal colossi entering the fight. They get outranged by megas, but in close range, they outgun them quite well. But there are a lot of megas, so but those universal colossi have a lot of health. Let's get up way close to this, because staring at dots isn't so fun, now is it? Those universal colossi are taking a beating. A giant beating. Where are the bomb bouncers taking out that air? Gotta be on top of it, buddy. And they are energy generators with their laser cannons. I can't even see what's happening. There's so much debris, so much damage going on over here. Like, these guys are still... What? And there it is. There is the strategic launch. Where is it going? Is it going to land? Gotta get these guys out of here. That's not nice. Strategic launch, just going wherever the heck... Oh, they know where he is. Oh, please send that strategic launch on his head. Just drop on his head, please. 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 Oh, I just flew over him. Come on. Come on. Man, I don't know what to watch. And... boom. That base gone. Boom, son. These guys are making a surprisingly good amount of progress. But they haven't killed the universal colossi. They're just gonna nickel and dime. Oh! A cicada. That cicada is paramount to this. That's why they've gotten so far. I didn't see the cicada. Wow, KENNI is somehow still alive. They really want to kill him. They got to get that Sea Finder. Oh, no! We got those energy. That is an insane amount. That's got to be a thumbnail. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Nuts. That's wild. That is just unbelievable. So many experimentals and another multiple universal colossi. One's just chilling under the shield over there. There's a big hole in Alphahex's base, but he's just chilling there. Oh, Protostar's just chilling. Where's Alphahex, by the way? Where's his ACU? He's right there. He don't care. He don't care. He's just chilling. Another strategic launch. What? Did this guy kill him? What? What? Man, I wanted to see if the strategic launch was going to get him. Man, that's a bummer. That would have been cool to see. That nuke just nuke an ACU underwater. I would have liked to see that. Why'd you do that, Alphahex? Why, man? I didn't know Universal Colossi could... Well, they could go that deep underwater. Yeah, why wouldn't they? They could transverse underwater, can't they? I can't remember. I think they can. It's kind of an interesting thing. I don't see why not. So anyhow, thank you for watching this video. You guys are amazing. Thank you, FoxTermelon and Maxing, for making such an amazing map. Makes Navy viable, and I think that is a really, really cool thing. I appreciate it, love the map, had fun watching it. It is just awesome. So if you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it, helps me out, send a replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or do like Alphahex did. He went to #replays for Still Speaks in the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, uploaded his replays, or multiple replays, added me, and he was patient until I had time to do it. And here we are, I'm doing it. Or you could find me there and direct message me on Discord. Only do one, please. You do more than one, I'm going to be a sad boy, a mad sad boy. We don't want that. We don't need that. So just do one. Don't confuse me. So yeah, join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. It's definitely worth your time. I mean, look at what we have. We have this map. We have a brand new map. We had 2 new maps in the last few weeks. That's something really cool about the community. I know this game is over 10 years old, but this community has really worked. And Alphahex made this eco viewer. We didn't have an eco viewer in replays. It's been made. People could do it. This game is great. Let's keep it alive, everyone, and keep playing. So yeah, join that Supreme Commander to Discord server. Click the link down below. There's almost 4,000 members. Come on, let's get us there. So yeah, thank you. Cue Alphahex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, dead chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description, or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now!
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game, and especially say something nice about the map. Say thank you, Maxing and FoxTermelon, if you have nothing else to say. Definitely cool to see. I love it. You love to see it. You love it. So thank you. If you like what I do and you want to support this channel with a Patreon page, click the link down below to subscribe to that. Thank you, Alphahex, Iron Commander, Prelia Tornex, Akone, and Valor. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you very much. And as you can see on the screen, you can see all my past patrons. Thank you all for help keeping me motivated and keeping this rolling. And we also got my Ko-Fi people. Thank you so much. You could donate as little as $5 once or more, or even make it reoccurring if you so choose to. I appreciate that so much. And a big thank you to Nuclear Pizza, Mr. Wizard. Oh, I know there's another person who just did it. Oh my goodness. There's another person who did that. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's terrible. I have just committed a terrible sin. I had Thanksgiving break, so give me a break, guys. I just forgot everything and hung out for like a week. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I know there was a new person not too long ago. Thank you for doing it. I'm sorry I forgot. I gotta check my notes better. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Dr. Pearl, and a huge thank you to Colin 300. You are amazing. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, especially the person who I can't name. You could see their icon on the screen, though. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you. So yeah, where am I at on all this? Yeah, and if you want to support me without spending any money, I got you. Don't worry about it. Times are hard. And even if you don't want to, you don't need to. It's cool. I'd appreciate it, but you don't need to. Just watch my videos all the way through. Help feed that YouTube algorithm by liking, commenting, subscribing, watching all the way through. Doing all that stuff helps me out more than you know. If you want to be even more awesome, check out my band. We're called King of Cups. Check out our music videos in the link in the description down below. You could check us out. Watch Missing You's music video. That's the only one available right now. Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything's music video will be re-released, and you will love it. I appreciate you guys so much for your support. And if you want to support me even more, this is like the coolest, if you want to be the best, coolest person in the world, click the link down below and get on my band King of Cups Spotify. Check out Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything. Add it to a playlist, listen to it 4, 5, 6, 7 times all the way through, because, well, Spotify cares about engagement. They want you to go back, check it out, add it to playlists, and follow us on Spotify. So please do that. It helps me out so much. We're so close to 2,000 followers. 2,000 followers! Wow! So guys, help me out. Thank you so much. So anyhow, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you. Hope your holiday was amazing. So I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes. You need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.
It's great.